I'll be so happy when the drywall's done.
So we had our well drilled yesterday.
If you're new here, I'm Megan and this is Beau and our daughter Beckett.
And like we love you.
For 10 months now, we've been living on our land in northeastern Washington while building a shop house. We've had our struggles and we didn't pass inspection. And we've had our successes along the way. But each day we are closer to moving in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join us on this wild ride.
We're starting our mudding adventure. It really hasn't been too bad. We got the flat boxes.
It just show you how bad you are at screwing screws in though.
What?
It shows you how bad you are at screwing screws.
Yeah, if you don't have all your screws in,
You're screwed.
you're screwed. Because it makes the flat box jump over the screw.
Yeah, it doesn't work at all. And what's the one I'm using called?
It's like a
The screw thing?
screw runner or something. It's definitely faster though, because I've been hand mudding around the windows because the flat box can't really fit. And I can do like both sides, or maybe the top and the bottom on one and not one side. And literally the one side that I can't get takes 3 times as long to do than all the other sides. So
I haven't tried the ceiling yet.
nail spotter.
Oh God.
I think you can come back and get this. See, try to start with it.
There's no way to control it like the other one, you know?
Well, I know, but you can do that.
Yeah. I haven't tried the ceiling yet, so I did the pantry and the hallway by hand.
I think we can get a coat on the whole house in a full day. Not an after work day, but I'm about done with the downstairs. Or excuse me, everything except for the master. Get back after it.
So yesterday, Beau and I were able to get most, I won't say all, because we weren't, and I'm far slower than he is. The first coat of mudding done, the downstairs. I still need to do the screws in the master, but he got all of the seams done with the flat box. I'm working with the screw nail spotter, I think is what it's called. Why do they call it a nail spotter when you use screws to hang drywall? Beyond me. Anyways, we're gonna try to see how far we can get today. And then you guys, I am taking a break. I'm going to Montana to see my family, to celebrate my nephew's birthday, and just to take a break. We have been working around the clock, nonstop. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. And I need some time off. Recoup, enjoy spending time with some friends and family, and just have a few nights of not working on the house all night long. Sorry for the weird light. I don't know if that helps. Anyways, I am on the last chunk of the downstairs, the first coat, getting all the screws covered. I will say that has been the biggest waste of time, honestly, is going back and making sure that all the screws are flat. I say waste of time because that's something that we definitely could have done from the beginning, is made sure that they were in all the way or flat. And I'm not talking kind of flat, they need to be flat or in, because the tiniest little hook of the screw catches your knife and the flat box and the nail spotter. They don't work unless the screws are all the way in. So I'm literally having to go back wall by wall and make sure every screw is in deep enough so that nothing catches it. So if you're gonna drywall yourself, when you're hanging drywall and in the future, I will always make sure that that's done right the first time around so that it's not taking me so much time to have to do that and then go through and actually put it on. So that's where I'm at. Well, happy Tuesday. We're back from Montana, visiting the family over the weekend. I've just been doing some editing this morning. Beau's still out of town for work. It's a beautiful day actually, so I went on a bike ride with the dogs and kind of just been avoiding working on the house, but I'm gonna get a couple hours in before Beckett gets home from school. We've got some pieces that need to be hand taped still. I'm gonna try to get all those things done. And then I'm gonna wait till Becca gets home and we're gonna sit outside and get our garden started. So we'll see how far we get. First time I've done that part, Beau usually does it. So I finished taping the ceiling in the spare bathroom. It needed just some of the corners done still and we hadn't done it yet. I'm gonna start doing the screw holes from the scissor lift. I don't think I'm gonna use the thingamajigger nail slaughter. I think it'll just be more of a hassle up in the lift, so I'm gonna just do it by hand. It's really not too much, so here goes nothing. Becca just got home from school, so we are going to plant some vegetables to get our garden started. Sound good? Uh-huh. It's so nice outside. Taking advantage of not being inside. Let's see.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay. Are you gonna help me?
Yep.
Okay, that's all we needed that for. Okay, I think this says we water it first. Add your mixture into the measuring cup or watering can. For a full tray, saturate pellets. I think we put the dirt in first.
Okay.
Okay?
What kind of dirt?
Well, we're gonna put dirt in these holes.
And
Sound
then
good?
mix the water up?
We'll use the water when it's time to water it. So let's start by putting dirt in here. We might as well just open both, huh? I love gardening, and we haven't had a garden for a couple years now, since we left Utah. So, very excited to do this year. Sorry, Mommy's fault. Okay, we only want them about halfway full, okay? Like that's too much. Too much.
Oh.
We only want them about halfway full because we got to put seeds in there still.
Oops, too much.
Okay, let's do the peppers. Let's do all of our peppers first, since we started with peppers. So which one's next?
Deco.
Okay, these are called sweet peppers. Hold on, go slow though. The dirt needs to be down here on this side. Over here, walk around, yep, there you go, good job. Just dump it and I'll flatten it, there you go.
I will flatten it.
Okay, go ahead. Good job. I think we need just one more small scoop to fill in this side. Can you get one more?
You want me to make it bigger?
Nope, just a little scoop. Becca and I just finished planting all of our garden, or our veggies. Well, not really all of them. We just got some seeds to get started. We'll do things like carrots and peas as it gets a little bit warmer. But they're ready to go. They're in their little mini greenhouses.
mini greenhouse.
Give them a couple weeks and then we'll have to transplant them into bigger pots. I think the back of that thing, yeah, bigger pots. The back of that thing said not to put them in direct sunlight, but they need to be somewhere warm. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put them in the master bedroom by the windows or in the garage. We'll see. But super excited. It's been so long, well, since we left Utah, since I've had a garden, and I can't wait. I'm so pumped. It's one of my favorite things about summer and like having property. We'll obviously have to build a deer fence and stuff for around the fence, but you can't go wrong with growing your own food. Good morning. Well, I guess it's almost afternoon. I've been editing this morning. So yesterday I was working on getting the rest of the screws mudded. I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 panels left, 7 drywall sheets, and each one only has like 4 or 5 screws showing, so I'm almost done. And then what was I gonna do? I don't remember. I'm gonna start by getting those done. And then actually the whole wall in the shop the screws haven't been mudded yet. And so that needs to be done. There still needs to be this tiny little piece hung in the master bedroom, and I haven't done that yet. So I'm gonna get these mudded. I'm gonna try to hang that because then I can finish taping those lines, and then work on mudding some in the shop. I want to kind of get all the mudding done today. Not one, so it's done, but 2, so I don't have to do it when Becca gets home from school. We had a good time planting our little seedlings yesterday, so I want to be able to just spend time with her. And I do need to open up our cabinet boxes actually that arrived almost a month ago, and in a contract we have to get it opened up and make sure there's no damage to get those if we have to return something or get something replaced. So I need to get that done. As you can see, I just moved our last stack of drywall. We actually have more than we need, which is fine. We're just going to keep it maybe for our next build. But I exposed like 2, 3 seams that need to be taped, and then all those screw holes. So I'm gonna do that right now before I move on. I did finish, let's show you. I did finish that little piece in the master bedroom that I was actually really worried about finishing, and it wasn't too bad. I didn't even have to figure out the hypotenuse. You should be happy. So that little piece right there was what I was worried about. It wasn't too bad. I just measured down and then I measured across, and then I used a chalk line and snapped the diagonal and then cut it. So I was able to get all that done as well. Somehow I always get left in charge of all of the little projects that my husband doesn't want to do like that. So I'm gonna get these seams done and this window done, because all that drywall was in the way. So when I did the windows the other day, I didn't finish that. And we have so many little things like this that just need to be buttoned up. The screws. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows that still need the bead board. I don't know how to use the hopper, and I'm almost out of taping mud. So I'm gonna use the rest of it on these little seams right here. Beau he'll be home tomorrow, so I'll just make him stop and pick up another box so we can get those windows done. And then we're ready for the next layer, which this has been a process. Hopefully the second layer goes a lot faster than the first. I definitely have a piece in my eyeball. Oh, I don't miss this project. All right, so I got that done. Windows done. All these little pieces are done. I covered all the screws. We're doing a floating baseboard out here in this room, just to give it like a more modern look. I don't know about you guys, but I can't stand trim. I wish we could just not do it in the whole house, but unfortunately that's more expensive than just doing it. But we're doing like a cool floating trim out here. So all those screws had to be filled in too. I got that done, got the bedroom done, every single screw that I can find has been filled, with the exception of the garage. I'm gonna work on that until I run out of mud in my pan, and then I'm calling it quits for the night. And then my next step, I need to cover all the windows. We have to do another layer of mud, and then we have to sand everything before we do the texture. We don't want the windows getting ruined, so that should be a fun project. But yeah, I think I'm gonna clean up some buckets for now, get some of the sheetrock out of here, and then work in the shop. Yeah, Beau's coming home today with the doors. Super excited about that. Just kind of one more big thing that is finally here, and it just is like one of those good steps. It feels like we're getting a little bit closer. Also, the rest of our cabinets were delivered today. I'm super excited to open all that stuff and kind of tear through there and see what we got. I'm very excited, nervous, but we'll see how that goes. We'll get those inside once Beau gets home, but for now, I'm just gonna get back to taping. Taping, covering in plastic, whatever you wanna call it. Yesterday, I was able to get all of the little projects done, so that was nice. I feel like I got a ton of little things that we've been putting off finished. And this is one of those tasks that neither one of us wants to do. It's just gotta be done though. I don't want my windows getting ruined. We did get an update on the, hi Binksy, I can see you. You stay down. We did get an update on the garage door. It's in having double pane glass installed. When we got the door, we got it secondhand, and we didn't know that the garage door only had single pane glass. Hi Binks. And so when we were talking to the installation people about getting it in, we then figured out that it was single pane, and since it's gonna be in the house, we needed it to be double paned. So, anyways, long story short, long story long, I guess. I spoke with them, and they hopefully will have an update for us on April 13th. So we still have like 2 weeks to wait on that, but haven't heard anything about our appliances. And what else? Oh, until we get the cupboards in, we can't get the countertops going. So we're getting there. It's a lot of puzzle pieces, I think is a good way to say it. Building a house. There's a lot of moving pieces and stuff that go into it, and now it's just kind of getting it all to fall into place. I really hope that our appliances don't take too much longer. Again, we need to be done with the house by the end of May, so we're working as much as we can, as quick as we can, with life to deal with as well. Hey, who's here? Who's here? Oh man, all of our doors are here. What is this giant one? A garage or a closet? Closet door? They're huge. I like them. And I love our trim. Oh, I forgot he got the trim. And that gets new toy. There's a lot of doors in here.
Yeah. Right, okay, I'll see what trim fell.
Everything looks okay.
This fell.
It's funny that it comes white, even though that's not white.
They were worried about,
Pretty.
oh, this one did kind of break.
Collapse in. Think it'll be okay once it's stood up?
Yeah.
Good morning. So today, I'm gonna start my day off doing a little bit different project other than drywalling. Beau's still working, so